Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is Liz Davis. I am a nutritionist and I specialise in digestive health for busy women. So I help busy women fix their digestive issues, bloating, IBS, reflux, etc., any area of your digestion you're struggling with. And I use state-of-the-art testing to bring things back into balance and get you on the right supplements and dietary and lifestyle upgrades, etc. So today, a really important issue I was going to discuss, which is sleep, because I'm sure sleep is something that most people are affected by. Often when I speak to people, it is an issue because you either can't get to sleep properly, or you can get to sleep, then when you're asleep you can't stay asleep, things like that. And what I've recently discovered is that your gut microbiome is actually really, really important, much more important than people previously had considered when it comes to sleep and sleep quality. So not only does your actual microbiome, so your balance of good and bad bacteria, impact your sleep in lots of ways, but also if you're not sleeping properly, it can impact your gut bacteria very negatively. So you can end up in this terrible vicious cycle situation. So you're not sleeping, it's affecting your microbiome and your gut health, and then your gut health is causing you not to be able to sleep. So it's definitely an area that I think most people probably could do with a bit of support in. So basically what happens is your gut microbiome is really important for regulating your circadian rhythm. It regulates a lot of the hormones which dictate how well, how effective you're sleeping. It will also kind of affect your sleep-wake cycle, so your natural rhythms basically. We don't want any kind of disturbance in those really at all. So so the better range of bacteria, good bacteria you've got in your gut, is going to give you much better quality of sleep. It's going to give you also much better sleep efficiency. So the amount of time you spend in bed, the amount of time that you actually spend asleep is going to be improved by having a nice diverse range of beneficial bacteria in your gut, which is of course what we all want. The other really big area is to do with serotonin. So serotonin, as you probably know, is the neurotransmitter that influences your mood. It's also pivotal in how well you sleep as well. So your gut bacteria are really kind of important in regulating the levels of serotonin that is firing in your brain, going around your brain, etc. So studies in mice have shown that when they are given, heavy doses of antibiotics, so they're wiping out all their beneficial bacteria, etc., their serotonin levels take a nosedive, and with that, their sleep quality is completely disrupted as well. Additionally, there's also bacterial species that are associated. So certain kinds of bacteria are associated with increased sleep quality, increased sleep efficiency. And likewise, there are also certain bacteria species that are associated with very poor sleep quality as well. So that's another really interesting area that scientists are looking at the moment. And then, of course, as I say, it goes back the other way as well. So we end up with this vicious cycle sort of a situation. So how well or how bad you sleep is going to have an impact on your levels of gut bacteria, good, bad bacteria, and the diversity of bacteria you've got. And as you know, we want a nice diverse range of bacteria for good health, good general health. And as little as a couple of nights disrupted sleep was going to have a big impact on the levels of good bacteria, which isn't great. So you're looking at possibly one weekend of bad sleep is going to have quite a profound effect on your gut health. And then, of course, the knock-on effects that will have on you as well. So if you're somebody who is a shift worker, or you're traveling, or you're a new parent, or someone like that, then do be aware that your gut bacteria might take a significant hit because of this. But although it may not sound like too much of a big deal, if you think about it, your gut bacteria is so critical for controlling your blood sugar balance. It's going to affect the levels of inflammation throughout the body, throughout your other tissues, etc. So it is really something you really need to kind of keep a handle on. We definitely want to avoid a situation where you might have leaky gut, because leaky gut then also gives rise to a lot of other less than desirable situations throughout the body as well. So it is a big area that we need to really kind of keep healthy. There's also a big link between disturbed sleep and reflux disease, heartburn, acid indigestion, things like that. It's turned out there's a huge link there as well. And as I say, even short-term deprivation is really going to have a big impact if you're suffering from anything like that as well. So it's worth looking at the rest of your gut health just to kind of try and get that under control. And it's going to be a big area of support that would need to be put in there. So yeah, even a very short disturbance in your sleep, a weekend away, long haul flight, being a new parent is going to put you under increased pressure for quite a substantial period of time, often shift workers, etc. It's going to be really important that you really look after that gut microbiome and your gut health in general. So lots of prebiotic foods, probiotic foods, so fermented foods such as kefir, milk and water kefir, and plain natural yogurts, foods like that, and also lots of prebiotic foods, so onions, leeks, garlic, chicory as well. Feed those good bacteria, keep them nice and healthy and plentiful, and also a nice diverse range of different coloured fruits and vegetables there as well to really keep that gut environment in check. If you are someone who's going through a lot of sleep deprivation, then I would definitely think about supplementing those as well, supplementing probiotics and prebiotics, just to give you that extra area of support there and prevent any problems developing further. Okay, so I hope that helps you, and I shall see you next time. Bye.